Hey everyone, thanks for coming on over to my channel. I am kind of unsure how this video is going to turn out. I'm going to start right off the bat by saying I really didn't even want to make this video or any video today for that matter. I've felt overwhelmed. I've had a big case of feeling sorry for myself and just feeling like I don't measure up and comparing myself to other people, other YouTubers, other moms, other friends, other daughters, you know, just every other person. And I feel like constantly like I can do better, and then I try my best and I don't do better. And I think that that just comes with the territory of being a mom, or really any woman or man. I think we all get cases of this, but I just wanted to be real and honest. I just feel like I've bitten off more than I can chew with a lot of things, and I don't mean that I actually have bitten off more than I can chew. It's just that the past few days, past few weeks even, I'm going through like spurts of like just feeling really frustrated because I do try really hard, and this isn't just like pertaining to YouTube, it's pertaining to like just everything in life, right from wanting someone to like me to my job to anything really. I feel like I was raised that if you try hard enough to achieve your goals, you'll reach them. And I think that's such an empowering way to be raised. We're taught if you work hard in high school, you'll get into a good college. If you work hard at your job, you'll get a promotion. And so it's really frustrating when you work hard at something and it's stalled out or just not working. There have been people in my life that just don't like me, and I think, well, if they saw a different side of me, like if they saw how fun I am or if they saw how kind I can be, then they would like me. I'm not doing well enough to portray my true self. And I think I have that attitude with a lot of things in life. I think, oh, if I just did this better, I'd have more subscribers on YouTube, or if I was a better mom, then my kids would listen all the time, and you know, things like that. And I just want to share a quick story. I went for a walk yesterday, or attempted to, with my kids, and I thought, hey, let's bring the dog, and I bit off more than I could chew. I tied the leash on the stroller handle and I let go for all of a second to tend to my other two who were not in the stroller, and Thor, our dog, got spooked and tipped the whole stroller over with Hunter, our youngest, in the stroller, and he fell and he hit the pavement and he hit his head. He's okay. I raced to the hospital. He instantly had a big lump, which I've been told is a good thing because it doesn't mean that it's like internally bleeding. It's actually, you know, protruding, and that's what you want. So instantly I'm thinking to myself how I messed up as a dog mom, as a human mom. I ruined the morning because my two older kids just wanted to get out of the house, and I try to clean everything and make sure that our small home is as wonderful as possible, and I just feel like they are patient enough to wait for me, and I owe them a fun time when I'm with them. And then if one of them doesn't listen or something goes wrong, it just creates a really bad vibe. I need to try harder to not try so hard. And I just don't know how to do that sometimes. My son was, like I said, he was fine. We went to the hospital. They got us in and out within an hour. They said he didn't need a CAT scan. His pupils were reactive and one wasn't larger than the other. They gave him some food, and He didn't vomit or anything like that, but he has a huge welt on his head now. And so there's a lot of guilt that comes with that because I think of how bad it could have been. And I know our kids get hurt, you know, but it was just the icing on the cake of me trying so hard and just not doing what I thought, not getting the end results that I thought. So I think that kind of travels over to YouTube because I try so hard to like show my raw and real life because I know that moms and other people need that and I want to be that inspiration. But then it's like I don't feel like sometimes I portray myself accurately enough. If I'm trying to carry the camera and something's happening and I want to document it, but sometimes it's hard, and then I look at the footage as I'm editing and I'm thinking A, B, and C is left out and that would have been really good and maybe I'd have more viewers and subscribers if I could just vlog better or not get so nervous behind the camera, things like that. So there's just a lot of insecurity and I don't know really where that came from. I think it'd be important to figure it out. My kids are thriving. They're doing really well in life. Sometimes I lay them down at night and I am just so stunned at how wise they are. The things that they say, the love that they show, the innocence they hold. And I need to not only cherish that, but try to fester that in myself and have more of that come out of me instead of the worries and the insecurities and the trying so hard to just be something instead of just showing that I am something. And so, like I said, I didn't even really want to make a video, but I love doing YouTube. For me, this is my hobby, and I hope it will turn into a job. It's not the other way around. And my husband was super helpful because he's at work and I was just texting him saying like, my anxiety is just so bad. I don't even want to do this today. Like I don't want to. And he was like hitting the nail on the head by saying, we'll make a video about that. Just be real. That's better than some other videos, scripted videos, whatever. So that's what I'm doing, and I don't know what I expect to get out of this. Maybe I'm just hoping to give and have someone feel like they have someone in this boat paddling with them. Not just this boat of motherhood, but as just a human. You know, there's a lot going on in our world, and we're trying really hard to work and make ends meet and be the best everything, and it's tiring and it's exhausting, and sometimes I think we just need to stop. And I don't mean like, oh, you need a vacation. I mean like we need to stop trying so hard, and I don't really know how to do that. I really don't. I feel better getting some of this off my chest. I think that's the majority of what I wanted to talk about. Again, I know that I'll kick myself because there's so many things in my heart and my head that I want to convey and I want to speak of, but then the camera turns on and my thoughts kind of go a little wild. So I'm sure when I stop this video, then I'm going to think of all the things that I should have said and all the things that might have sounded smarter. But this is what you get. So I pray that it touches you and you understand, and not only understand, but know that you have someone in this with you.
Mommy,
my kids are coming down the stairs. Yeah, bub?
We need some help here. We're stuck in this one.
Okay, I'll be right there. They are playing pirate ship on the boys' bunk beds, so hopefully they're still on the bottom bunk because I really don't want another trip back to the hospital. That was absolutely awful. I do want to also show you something really incredible and exciting, but before I do, I just want to just state one more thing. There are also a lot of times in my life, I don't know if you're like this, where I want something so badly and then I get it and I instantly have this fear of like, did I do something I wasn't supposed to do? Let me give you an example. So let's say I get a job and I've wanted this job for forever. It seems like the best fit, and I'm like praying about it and wanting it, and then I get the job, and then I think of my anxieties of being new and of the schedule change, and I start immediately backpedaling like, oh my gosh, what have I done? Have I made a complete mistake? And da, 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 da. And then I do the normal routine, get into a normal routine, and I think, how silly was I? I mean, there have been a few times where I do feel like, why did I do this? And it never really fits and I have to readjust. But for the most part, you know, like having kids, it's the biggest change in my life. And I think the anxiety that comes with that is like, oh my gosh, like, can I handle this? Like, can I do it? And then I have to live the day to day. So there's so many changes that I just like have to live the day to day, and then I'll feel better. And I think that's important to know in myself, that I freak out and then I can calm down and like realize that it's all okay. So what I'm going to show you is a big change for our family, and I'm not going to lie, there was a moment of what have I done, but it's totally worth it. I know it'll be totally worth it in the end. So let me take you upstairs and I'll show you. This is Hudson. There he is. There he is. Oh, yes. 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 Hudson. He's 8 weeks old. We rescued him. He's the newest member. Yeah. Yeah, come here. Hudson, come here. Hudson, there's no food over there. Hudson, come here. Come here, this is a good baby. It's a good baby, yeah. So, this is our newest member of the family, and he's a love bug, and he's already learning really quickly the rules. They're still playing pirate ship over there, so sorry, it's kind of loud. But yeah, he's just so sweet, but it's a lot of work, and I'm tired already. It's only been 2 days that we've had him. But he's really, really good, guys. So getting used to having a second pup in the house, again, is really just wild. And then Thor, the senior dog, he is learning to love him. They have a love-hate relationship. They're establishing boundaries and doing all that. So there's a lot of fear on my end. I watch them like a hawk, and I feel like I have to feed them separately and just make sure they don't get in each other's space. So I know that in the long haul, like when they're snuggling together down at the end of this journey, that it'll be way better. Like when they snuggle together and they can run outside together and play. But right now Hudson's really little. Hudson's about 18 pounds and Thor's about 65, so it's a big difference, and I definitely don't want one of them getting hurt, most likely Hudson. So there's a lot of anxiety that comes with that, and a lot of like, oh my gosh, am I measuring up as a dog mom and as a regular mom, and did I bite off more than I can chew? Like, my life is already crazy, why did I do this? But then I think of the reward, and I know I did the right thing. Just, my mind is fast. It keeps going, rethinking. Are you tired? Are you tired? Thanks for watching to the end, and I am sorry if this was a weird video. I don't apologize though, because I definitely feel like it needs to be communicated. I don't want to be one of those YouTubers that's like, I need a break, I'm just gonna drop off the face of the earth and then come back and then do it again and then come back. And I think it's, for me, I wouldn't say I burn out, but I get in my head and it'd be very easy for me to disappear and then try to come back and then get discouraged again. And I would rather just like document that and have you guys along for the journey, because like I said, I really do enjoy doing this. It's just a matter of like, I need to stop comparing myself to other YouTubers and other moms and other everything and just do it. So I appreciate you coming along for the journey, and I'm very thankful for each and every one of you, and I hope that you have a fantastic day. I will talk to you soon. Take care. Bye.